What's going on, everybody? It's BB here with BB Electric Tarot, here to do a quick energy update for the collective. I hope you're all doing well today on this beautiful Saturday morning. I've already blessed and pre-shuffled a little bit, but I'm gonna say a quick prayer. We'll get into it, okay? God, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings of love and light, only please show me what I need to know and what I need to see for the highest good for the collective here. No evil I allowed, return to sender, and please protect our energy. Please send any evil eyes straight to hell to burn with the devil where it belongs. Please give me clear and concise messages for what the collective needs to know for their highest good and their highest path forward, or anything else they need to know right now. Thank you in advance. Let's get it. That one stuck to the table, so I was told to keep it. Can we get two more, please, for the collective? Two more messages from this deck. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and pull one random card. Okay. On the top of the deck, we have be kind-hearted as F and full of love, but maintain boundaries like an MFer. And on bottom, we have maybe you just need to shake your booty. So maybe you just need to go out today and shake your booty. Go dancing. Saturday. Okay. But the first card that actually came out was you don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. You are hereby granted permission to forgive everyone, but still be super picky about every person you let into your inner circle. Go forth and prosper. We're going to do some clarifying on that. This one says, guess who ain't gotta explain shit to nobody? You. And on the back it says, quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You gotta own your shit, but that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little F-er. F-U-C-K. You know the word. Don't be an ungrateful-ish. I'll show you the real word. Okay. Seriously, if you're reading these cards, you're privileged as F. Privileged AF. You can read. Reading is super effing fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. F, yeah, we're not completely effed. We know how to read. So be grateful for, all the good things that you have. Never take anything for granted. Just, you have water in your fridge, you have food in your fridge, you have toilet paper to wipe your booty with. You're fucking privileged. So be grateful. We're going to clarify this. You don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone that you have forgiven. We're going to clarify with, first, one card each for each card, or one card from this deck for each card. This is Tattoo Tarot by, it's the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot by Lana Zellner. As y'all know, it's my favorite. Holy Spirit, please incorporate this deck and give me clarified cards for each card laid out here. Thank you in advance. Okay, please clarify that. You don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you forgive. On bottom we have the Chariot. So you're supposed to move forward. And this is what came out was the Three of Wands. And I'm going to read from the guidebook because I love this guidebook. It's so great. The Three of Wands generally talks about choosing a way forward, picking a side, picking a way to go, making a decision. Let me get to my wands here. Okay, the Three of Wands encourages us to explore the unknown and to take a chance on something new and exciting. There is so much world out there to see and to learn about. We can do so much more than we have ever dreamt if we just put our minds to it and take a chance. A dramatic sunset takes place over the horizon as ships sail into the wild unknown in the distance. A hand holds loosely onto one of the three wands we see in the foreground. Each wand is sprouting new leaves, and even little buds are beginning to grow. The new growth and life are on the horizon for our adventurer. He wanted a clearer view of the world, and from this height he has it. Take a chance on an unknown adventure. There is always an air of mystery around a new exploration, but it is nothing to fear. Take charge and lead yourself and your team to glory. So, when that clarifies, you don't have to rebuild everything. Sometimes it's just time to not rebuild, to build anew, to take a new leap of faith, to go in a different direction. You don't always have to rebuild everything. We should always try to leave things better than we found them. Now, I like to say that because it's true. Anytime I go somewhere, if I go to a friend's house to eat dinner, I help with dishes, or if I go stay somewhere, I try to clean it up and make it better than the way it was when I found it, if I can, So there's something about that that needed to be said, but also don't waste your time on rebuilding old relationships that failed and failed and failed. If you're feeling called to go somewhere else, you should go somewhere else. Take the leap of faith, you know what I mean? So and move forward with your life, with the Chariot being on bottom. So please clarify, guess who ain't gotta explain ish to nobody? You. Thank you. Reverse, Two of Swords. On bottom is the Three of Cups. Okay, Two of Swords. Let's see what it says in the book before I say anything. Typically, it talks about, in the regular tarot though, the girl, she can't see the way forward, right? But it's in reverse. But so I feel like you can see now clearly where you're supposed to be going, and you don't gotta explain your reasons why. Okay? No, I'm hearing that song, which is crazy. I haven't heard this song in forever. It's from Twister. No one needs to know right now. I don't remember the words, but it's called like No One Needs to Know Right Now from the movie Twister. So you could probably look it up if you want. There might be a message there. So the Two of Swords is about indecision, stagnation, and fear of moving forward. The two discusses the moments in our life when we purposefully blind ourselves to our life situations and refuse to acknowledge that a change must be made. A woman sits quietly on a cloudy moonlit night. She is blindfolded, but she is not bound. She could remove the blindfold, but instead she sits in darkness, weighing her options, slowly turning as concrete as the bench she sits upon. She holds up her swords, blocking her heart from interactions with others. Her guard is up, and she does not trust the world around her. The moon is out, offering her some light if she chooses to remove her blindfold. Life will pass you by if you stay here too long. Be brave, let down your guard, and open your eyes. Do not be afraid and to make a choice and to set yourself free. Your swords are sharper than you're giving them credit for. And I love that that's what clarifies. Guess who ain't got to explain ish to nobody? You. I'll say it again. Quit trying to explain yourself to everybody. Nobody has to understand your brand of cuckoo. Okay? You're starting to see this though. Two of Swords, you're not confused anymore. It's reverse, right? So upright, and reversed. What's crazy is in the camera when I'm looking at it, trying to show y'all, I see like a skull face when it's upside down with her arms. See? It's weird. Anyway. So you do see now, okay? You do see a lot of things clearly. You can see clearly now the rain's gone. You can see what obstacles are in your way. You know what I mean? Like, you know the path forward. You just gotta walk the walk, talk the walk, whatever. Talk the walk the talk. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Walk it like you talk it, you know? Oh, and then another Wands card comes out. Don't be an ungrateful shit. Two of Wands, which is definitely telling you keep on trucking, in my mind. Let me read it to you. On the bottom we have wish fulfillment, the star card, and on top we have the magician. So you're manifesting your wish fulfillment. Just gotta show up for it. Okay, the Two of Wands shows us the potential for our dreams to become reality. Did I just say that? Dreams, star card, magician, manifesting it. You just gotta show up for it. For our dreams to become reality. It reminds us to focus on our goals and to move forward in an honest and realistic manner. It often encourages clear thinking. This is not clear thinking, but when it's in reverse, which it is clear thinking. So this is like amazing. Okay, and a detailed plan for success. The Two of Wands helps us remember the value of strategizing once we have fully conceptualized our dreams. A woman grasps a globe in one hand and a wand in the other. Her goals have been set and she holds the tools she needs to achieve them. The look in her eye is focused, strong, and contemplative. She is completely confident in her mission. She just needs to put her head into developing a plan to move forward. It is time to make fantasy a reality by laying out a detailed plan for the future. If you're not completely sure how you would like to move forward, listen to your gut instinct. Deep inside, you know what you need to do right now. Be confident, own your desires, and start strategizing your next step. I don't think the message could be any more clear, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from the telepathy oracle cards just for fun. I think we're going to stick with 3 today. I already shuffled these and blessed them and cut them and all that. I'm going to go through them one time, cut them again. On the bottom we have union, on top we have honor. One card for each card. The Holy Spirit, thank you. Jump. Observe. Time. Oh, we got 3. Okay. So you don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone to be, or you have forgiven, sorry. So do observe though. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. So you don't have to, you don't have to forgive everyone, right? Or you don't have to, you should forgive, sorry. You don't have to rebuild with everyone, right? But you should take the lessons that you learned from them and apply them to the rest of your life and make sure that you learned from it. Even if so you don't have to rebuild, but you do have to, learn the lessons, right? So, guess who ain't gotta explain nothing, explain-ish, nobody? It says time. Let time forget those scars. So, whatever it was that hurt you, that made you change the way you're going, and made, when you started to actually follow your heart and do more things for yourself, you don't have to explain that, right? And you need to let go of whatever was holding you back from, like, the past. Like, let's just say your parents were very judgmental to you as a child, and you followed their dream for your life, right? You wanted to make them happy. Like, everybody wants to make their parents happy. You can't tell me you don't. If you say you don't, then I don't understand. But at some point in your life, it mattered to you what they thought. And so if your parents weren't supportive though of you as an individual and what your calling was, and the only way you could make them happy was to live out their dreams, then you need to let that go. Let time forget the scars that meeting their expectations caused you, because I guarantee you, if you're living for somebody else, you're not living right. I mean, that's just, everybody's an individual and God gives us all a unique path. And our parents' dreams for us is, that's nice and fine and dandy, but they can share them with us, but we should blaze our own trail, okay? And don't even feel bad about it. I think a lot of people try to live in the shadow of their parents' like legacy, and they should be blazing their own path forward. We're supposed to be chain breakers and shine our light in this world. And God put us here for a reason. It's not your parents' will that matters. You don't have to please them. Only worry about pleasing the man upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is to you, however you believe in him, um, that's the only person that you need to be trying to impress. Well, not person, being. Uh, he is everything. But anyways, don't be an ungrateful shit, right? You got the world in your hands. It says think of a special moment that brought you and your partner or your family or your friends, like your people, a lot of joy. So be grateful for all these like moments that you've had with people. Don't harbor hate in your heart. Let them know how you appreciate them. Be very forthright with your feelings. Don't hold back. um, when you're grateful, God likes to bless you. The universe blesses you. When you're grateful, you get more. Every time you're grateful, you go from, I mean, it's the rule of, you know, how abundance works. Grateful people get more than ungrateful people. That's just the way life is. And the sooner you learn that and wrap your mind around it and actually apply it to your life, the quicker that you'll be more blessed. I feel that totally. I mean, think about it. When your kids are grateful, if you have kids, a friend or something, for something you do, when they're so grateful and they're like, thank you, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. How much more do you want to do for them? You do. But when they don't say thank you, you're like, oh, I don't want to do anything for them anymore. They don't care. They don't appreciate it or nothing. Like, they never even said thank you. So think of life like that. Uh, Even if there's no one to thank, guaranteed there is someone to thank. It's God. It's the your higher power. That's what it is. Okay. I'm feeling guided to get one card from here and one card from this other deck. So hold on. What? I heard to get another one. Okay. What you're choosing to walk away from is emptiness. It says keep your goals firm and fill the emptiness. So whatever it is that your dreams are, like I said, whatever it is that your goals are, take the leap of faith and go towards them. Fill the void that you have. uh, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who has let other people's opinions maybe hold a lot of weight on what they did with their life. Maybe they didn't live their life to the way they exactly wanted to because they were worried about other people's opinions. So let go of that. And then we got fulcrum. Pay attention to the key points and the key people in things. So the best way forward, is to choose you every day, right? But if there's people that made an impact on you, make sure you're grateful for them and pay attention to the things that they did that were really, you know, uh, good steps to accomplish what they wanted to. Like, watch how they did something. Don't don't be copycat. I'm not saying that. Be your own version of that greatness, but take key points from what they did to become successful, and also be grateful to them, and always let them know that you appreciate them being your role model. You can never be too grateful. Humble people are amazing. I love humble people. So the last deck is this one. It's the Oracle deck called Sweet Ass Affirmations 2. And I'm just going to cut it for y'all. And it's by Rage Create. I'm going to pull one card out randomly, and it's our final message. Okay, guys? I love that. On top, we have the magnitude of my power is always in the now. So it's the best time to take action now. But what came out is I love me. Mute, focus it. I love me just the way I am. I love you just the way you are. And it says, do you ever notice the little bugs on this planet that jump so high and move so fast? The velocity is mind-boggling. Every creature has its own superpower, its own magic. It doesn't matter if it's noticed by other creatures or not. External points of view have no impact. The fox isn't judging the bear for bathing in the river. The butterfly isn't making fun of all the caterpillars who haven't built their cocoons yet. Everything is perfect, just as it is. Love yourself for the natural wonder that you are. Love everyone else the same. So that's a clear message. I feel like this is more about, I'd say, like a job or like a path forward for you. I don't think this is so much a love reading. I think that we're being called to look at our way forward with how we follow our desires and passions for life, like in a sense how we contribute, and be accepting that everybody's path is different, right? We all have our own path, and it's okay, and that's fine. We don't have to be just like everybody else. We can be who we are and love it. Even if you want to be just like so and so or whatever, why are you comparing yourself to so and so? You could be just as great as them, just in a different way. We don't all have to be carbon copies. We're supposed to be trailblazers and blaze our own path forward. So I hope that whoever needed to hear that, if you're struggling with choosing a way forward and you're letting other people's opinions weigh you back down, I hope you'd let go of that. I'm praying that right now for you, that you'll let go of all of that and that you'll follow your heart. Your heart knows the way, okay? I love you guys. I hope that you have a beautiful day. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you. Peace.